Flipkart's big billion day sale was an attempt to take online retailing to a whole new level. We're in the Flipkart office in Bangalore, and the mood here is certainly upbeat. How much of success was this day? Well, joining us is Mukesh Bansal of Flipkart. What is the mood here? How do you assess how the day went?
Day went phenomenally well. It exceeded all our expectations. We were targeting to do $100 million over 24 hours. We managed to cross that number within 10 hours. And we believe it's a watershed moment in the history of retail in the country. No retailer in the country, offline or online, has come even close to this, right? So I think it is a glimpse into future of what's to expect. And there's a mood is very celebratory. People are very excited with what we've been able to achieve, and we believe this will really change the face of retail and e-commerce in the country.
$100 million in 10 hours. So you're saying it did meet your expectations in all ways?
It exceeded our expectations, right? We've been working very hard for it. We thought we'll get there in 24 hours, but the moment from the word go, I think amount of transaction we're getting every month, our websites got overloaded, traffic pouring in, from all parts of the country. So every part of the business got stretched to the hilt, but the systems held up, and we've been able to get this, phenomenal amount of transactions. And so we are very happy with it.
The logistics of it, because as you were saying, your sites were overloaded, talks of the site crashing and all that. How did you cope? How many people were on the job here for how long?
We've been working on this, for the last few months. We built a whole supply chain infrastructure. We have ramped up our call center capacity. The delivery folks, we'll be delivering millions of packets over the next, few days. And I'm pretty sure Flipkart will be playing a big role in the Diwali, festivities for a lot of Indians this year.
Okay. Now, being social media friendly, there has been a lot of criticism on social media as well. On Twitter, in particular, it's trending as Flopkart. Your response to this?
I think the response was so phenomenal. We were not able to service, every single request. A lot of deals, went out of stock very quickly. We've seen that in the past also. Some of the phenomenal deals, run out in just 1 second, 2 seconds. So we will keep working very hard to make sure, we plan ahead, we get, even more stocks. But we are, disappointed that, we could not service every single consumer. But for us, it also showcases, how much demand is out there. So we'll go back, work harder, bring back more products and deals to be able to service, as many people as we can.
Some of the feedback out there, though, some of the complaints, not just technical, also accusations that it's like sales elsewhere in the brick and mortar world, that the prices were hiked and then cut. It was not really discounted in many cases.
See, total sales, which we did was many times higher than what we do on normal day, right? So people did find the deals very attractive, and otherwise we could not have done $100 million. There's always, speculation, there are some people who may misread things. There were some technical glitches, last night when we were updating our price files, it did not happen correctly, and, we rectified by this morning, and anyone who might have paid, very small number of people a higher price, we are refunding to all of those folks. Okay. So we are taking care of that. But by and large, deals people got were really phenomenal. I think there are people who have probably bought entire year's worth of goods, today, and they will not do it, if their deals were not very compelling.
You were talking about the fluctuating prices, so you will be refunding if somebody has paid more than the lowest price offered today?
Absolutely. We have already identified those people. There is a small number of people, over between midnight and morning, so which happened as part of, while we were updating the deals and offers, some prices got updated incorrectly. Absolutely. We'll be refunding all those folks, yes.
There were also complaints that when they went to the best deals, it was always out of stock. The out of stock sign kept coming up.
That's unfortunately, that's true. I think most of our deals just sold out within minutes. There are tens of thousands of products, even hundreds of thousands of units sold within minutes, right? So we see every time our Xiaomi sales goes on live, we sell 30,000-40,000 units in a matter of few seconds. I mean, that just power of internet and amount of demand people have, right? So I think as a retailer, we'll keep working harder. We'll keep ensuring we bring more products, and hopefully we'll be able to service even more consumers in future.
So it wasn't a sales gimmick just to put a few products out there so that the out of stock sign would come up.
No gimmick when generate $100 million of sales, right? I think the amount of trust Flipkart has is phenomenal. I'm pretty sure that consumers continue to trust Flipkart as a platform.
Now, a huge amount of advertising on this, on hoardings, on newspapers, front pages, the big billion sellers. I mean, really kind of advertised everywhere. Snapdeal snapped back with ads saying it may be a big day for others. For us, it's business as usual. How would you respond to Snapdeal?
I think that's something as a market leader, we'll always face, people, there are a lot of innovations Flipkart brings to the market, whether it's, cash on delivery or our own logistics, So it's something to be expected from the market. People will try to copy what we do, and I think overall it helps grow the market, helps grow the awareness. Ever since the Flipkart and Myntra has come together, our market share is increasing. So we've been able to, not only defend our territory, but continue to win the Indian consumers. So I think we welcome, anything that competition is doing. I think it's probably helping grow the overall market.
Your Myntra with Flipkart together, the leaders in India for sure. But the world leaders, Amazon coming in, snapping at your heels, having a sale of their own, are you threatened?
I think it's too early for them. We've been around for last 8 years. Flipkart is a very powerful brand name. Consumers understand this brand, trust the brand very well. We have market leadership in all categories. Somewhere between 50 to 60% in most categories. So I think Amazon or any new entrant has a long way to go. I think we have all our strengths already established and a lot of momentum. We'll continue to build on. So I think our focus is more internal focused, and if we keep delivering on all the capabilities we are building, I'm pretty sure the market shares only grow with time to come.
So finally, despite all those negative comments on social media, you still say this was a successful day for Flipkart?
It's phenomenally successful. I think as a customer-centric company, we would love to please every single consumer. We were not able to. So, that's something, we'll work harder on. But there are, hundreds of thousands of satisfied customers out there who were able to get the best possible deal they could have, for this Diwali. And very happy that we've been able to deliver to that promise.
And what have you learned from this? What's the biggest learning you take away from today?
I think we can't, overestimate the potential of Indian e-commerce. I think if we can do $100 million in one day, I think that day is not far off, where we can probably aspire to do $1 billion a day or more. It's just a window into future of e-commerce in the country. So that's biggest learning. I think India is a huge country. The consumption power is very high, and online can really service almost every Indian time to come.
It's always $1 billion with Flipkart, $1 billion investment. You want to become $1 billion company and $100 billion company, I should say. You want to sell $1 billion worth of products on one day. How huge is the market here, online market in India?
Retail in India, $600 billion, is going to grow over $1 trillion, right? And the modern retail is not, very well established. Okay. So most of the growth in retail will come from online channels, right? So I think the numbers we are talking about is definitely showing, tens of billions of dollars, right? And eventually leading to, one or more $100 billion company. So I think it's a opportunity of a lifetime. I think we are witnessing transformation of Indian retail from more traditional retail to online-led internet, and now increasing mobile-led. So I think I don't know anyone really knows the size of opportunity, but it's massive. It's much bigger than what any of us can imagine.
You're talking about $1 trillion. Now, when I was in the office just now, I saw a whole lot of mattresses on the floor. People have really been putting in the overnighters here. What now? Party time or business as usual?
I think next few days, everyone will focus on delivering all those customers. We want to make sure all the products are delivered. And again, everything we have done online, pays in comparison what now needs to happen on the supply chain front. Millions of products needs to be delivered to millions of households all across the country over the next few days. So, but people have been working very hard. A lot of people have been camping out. Engineers have been sleeping here. A lot of 24/7 effort has gone into making sure we are able to pull this off. But sure, there'll be party as well at some point.
When's the next one?
I think, so we have every month, various, offers and promotions, etc. So, and we'll keep, we'll of course get such big days, right? So I think the customers will continue to find, great products, great deals. We have, various launches that keep happening. And this is a festival month for us. So I think there are a bunch of other things planned for next few weeks.
Okay, so this Flipkart story, still more to come. Okay.
Absolutely. There's definitely more to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, Mukesh, Bansal there was some negative feedback on social media, but Flipkart itself in an upbeat mood. Well, why wouldn't they be with the kind of sales they've had in just 10 hours? The next focus now on delivering everything that was bought online. With Govind Murthy, Maya Sharma in Bangalore for NDTV.